YouTube. Today I'm coming at y'all with Moments Before a Murder. You know, by Nick Crowley, you feel me, right there, you feel me? You already know. We finna watch like the first 10 minutes. You can watch the whole vid on his channel, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we finna see why you should always keep your head on a swivel. That being said, let's get into the video.
There's something about watching these moments, recorded on video. It's so haunting. But the moments before a murder aren't always released in the form of footage. In fact, many of these moments are shown in the form of pictures. And there's one that has haunted me since my childhood. And I'll never forget watching some TV program as a kid and seeing this picture. The photo shows 2-year-old James Bulger with 2 other boys walking through a shopping center in Bootle, England. In February of 1993, Bulger was visiting a shopping center with his mother, Denise. During their shopping trip, Denise had taken her eyes off of her son for just a second, only to realize that he had vanished. He was by her side one moment and gone the next. After the mall was searched, it was realized that James...
It wasn't a second thing. It wasn't a second. And then the kid ain't make no noise either. She had her eyes off the kid for a cool minute, first off. Second off, why the kid ain't alright, he could have covered the mouth. But why is the kid not holding your hand? The kid is a baby, bro. You're supposed to be holding that kid. Oh man, so you just never know with this world, bro. This world is crazy, dog. And people make mistakes like this. Like it's tragic.
Was truly missing, and authorities began searching for the boy.
It's tragic.
Which led them to this photo. It was a still shot taken from the CCTV footage in the mall that shows Bulger leaving the shopping center with these 2 unidentified boys. The discovery was strange, but it gave Denise hope because the boys seemed like kids.
He ain't even like hold the kid. The kid holding the dude hand and everything. How old is the kid? Damn, G. Damn, that's why you gotta hold your kids at all times, G. Like that's crazy, man. Watch your kids, bruh. You did not. Your eyes was not off the kid for a split second. Your eyes was off the kid for like a cool couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's crazy. I know. Keep your head on the swivel.
Themselves, which made Denise relieved. They were probably just innocent kids trying to help a lost 2-year-old. And so, for a brief moment, there was hope. Hope that didn't last long.
Yeah, he 2 years old. Why you not holding your kid hand? Louis Vuitton. Split second, my ass. This the last one right here, though.
Merseyside toddler have found a body.
Bulger's deceased body would be quickly found just half a mile away from the mall, having sustained traumatic injuries.
Damn.
It would be just a short investigation, as authorities were quickly able to discover what exactly had happened, thanks to eyewitness testimony and CCTV footage.
Clearly.
Bulger's disappearance, 2 boys named Robert Thompson and John Venables had skipped school and visited the shopping center. There, they were seen on security footage, seemingly looking for someone, with one of the boys later admitting that they were looking for a child to abduct. And that's when they saw James.
Crazy.
They grabbed him, as seen in the photo, and took him down to a nearby canal. There they dropped the young boy on his head and dragged him around the area, causing multiple facial wounds. The kidnappers would then walk James into nearby Liverpool and take him into a variety of shops, all the while James was still crying and bleeding. It said that throughout the entire kidnapping, At least 38 people had witnessed the injured boy, but no one reported them. All the red flags in the world were there, and people just didn't say a word. And if just one person had called the police, then maybe the story wouldn't have ended the way it did. After their trip into town, John and Robert would take James into the village of Walton and onto a nearby railroad, as shown from this grainy photo taken from a security camera. This would be the last moment that James would be seen alive, as he would be tortured once the three reached the railroad.
What the fuck was they showing us? All I seen was a black dot with a big red circle around it.
As shown from this grainy photo.
That's not even a photo. That's not even a photo of him. That's a photo of a car.
That James would be
my last
seen
photo. Like, come on
as he would be tortured once the three reached the railroad.
Poor baby.
The amount of torture and injuries that James sustained were unimaginable and unsurvivable, especially for a 2-year-old. After James had passed, Robert and John then buried his head under rubble and left his body on the train track.
Wow.
And they did this in the hope that the train would hit James, making this all look like an accident. The train would come by soon after that and strike his corpse, cutting it in half.
Wow.
It's devastating, and when you see this moment, you have to wonder how different things could have been if someone had just stepped in.
Wow.
But in a case as jarring as this one, there's one more shocking note that I didn't add. As I mentioned previously, Robert and John were just boys when they killed James, and I'm not talking 16 or 17 years old. These kids were 10 years old. The torture, the kidnapping, all of this evil came from the hands of 2 10-year-old boys.
It's just why.
There are simply no words for it. Despite being children.
I have words. Why? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? They're just man. They're old enough to understand what they're doing, dude. Oh Lord, like why? Why?
Who were
That's
tried
disgusting.
as adults
Disgusting
and
humans,
recommended
bro.
by their judge to serve 15 years minimum. However,
No, they need life. Life. Ain't no 15 years minimum. They need life. Fuck that. Give them life. Give them the death penalty. Give them whatever, bro. Charge them as an adult. You know, that's crazy. No, G, that's crazy.
be released just 8 years later due to a change in legislature.
What? That's bullshit. They killed the little baby and only did 8 years? What? Oh my god, this is what's wrong with the world, bro. Like, but you see, I'm not even gonna get into it, bro. Like,
cases like this are incredibly frustrating, as
For
people are
real,
just
like-
too willing to sit back and do nothing to help this child. But there's another case that I've come across that might be even more infuriating.
Okay, ma'am, how can
no,
I...
my thing, like, police brutality is a thing. You know, people die because they ask why they getting pulled over. These kids killed a freaking 2-year-old and served 8 years and get to be free after that. That's BS. Like, what? Like, where? You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong, dude. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Like, why? Josiah, I'm recording. Can you go?
I woke up this
Weirdo,
morning
play your
and my daughter
game.
was not in the house. I don't know if she walked out. I don't know what's going on, but she's not here.
How old is your daughter?
She's 5.
5.
The following was just a clip of Antoinette Davis's 911 call on November 10th of 2009. And the pain in her voice is clear, and it's understandable why she was feeling this way, because her 5-year-old daughter, Shania, had just gone missing from her home.
Oh,
The night before, she was sleeping peacefully in her bed, and the next morning, she was nowhere to be seen.
Damn.
It's a mother's worst nightmare, and authorities would quickly rule that foul play was likely. Their theory was that someone had snuck into the Davises' home and stole Shania during the night
Well, no
without
shit.
being noticed.
No
As
shit.
the search for Shania began, police would soon acquire security footage that showed the young girl being carried by a man in a nearby hotel.
Damn.
Footage shows the two near the elevator, about to head up to the man's room. With a screenshot of this recording being released to the public in an attempt to help find the man in the photo. A lot can be insinuated from just this one frame. But as
The
we
way,
saw for a while,
look, the way she just chilling in dude arms though, I feel like that's like her dad or her uncle or something. She know that dude. Cause she old enough to be kicking and screaming if she ain't know the dude. She 5 years old. Yeah, she know the dude. She know the person.
things were even worse than what they seemed.
She know the
On the
person.
13th of November, a man named Mario McNeil would come forward as the man seen in the viral photograph. He
Wow.
would turn himself over to authorities, but at first refused to speak any more on the situation.
You a piece of shit.
However, the following day, he would reveal a disturbing fact about Shania's disappearance. He told authorities that Antoinette had fallen into debt with Mario, as she had owed him a substantial amount of drug money. However, Antoinette didn't have the money at the time, and needed to find a way to pay Mario back. And it was then that Mario suggested she used a different kind of payment.
So you
Sex.
took her fucking daughter? That's a different. Wow. What a piece of shit. What the kid have to do with that, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And so that's exactly what Antoinette resorted to.
You took the
Only-
daughter?
She didn't sell herself.
She sold the.
Was
What?
not in the house. I don't know if she walked out.
Instead, she used her 5-year-old daughter as payment, giving her to Mario, which he
What?
could use as a slave. It's the most
A sl-
vile thing a mother could ever do, and it's
You
not
piece
even
of
the
shit.
worst part. The quote-unquote substantial amount of money that Mario was owed was just $200.
You sold your daughter for $200?
$200. Shania would later be found in a ditch alongside of the road, having been suffocated to death by Mario. To put things together, it appears that after this clip was taken, Mario had taken the girl up to his room and strangled her there. Today, Antoinette is still in prison,
Damn.
Mario being sentenced to death.
Good job. You sold your daughter for
Moments
$200.
before murders are all disturbing in their own way, and they all
That's wild. And then he was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do with her. Let me just strangle her." No, you weird ass nigga. Whoa, you're crazy. Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a fucked up world we live in. It's a cold, cold world we live in, y'all. It's sad. You never know. Anything can happen any moment. This video got me feeling some type of way. Y'all let me know if y'all want some more of these. And I'm out. I can't do this.